I had just made a video yesterday, put up a website about earning free money, guaranteed. And so I just posted it out to a couple people, and I'm gonna put this out so people can see because this is real, it's consistent, it's something that you could do, and it's a long-term play. A lot of you guys out there look at short-term plays, which we were taught that fast money, fast everything. Even when I had a Ferrari back in the day, I learned that the car wasn't all that. It wasn't really all about that. It was about the long term and stacking it up to be able to build. So the program I told everybody out, just want to show you, you do get paid. I'm in my Chase account right now. Today is the 13th, as you can see. And yesterday I got paid out 13.65. I was paid out 15.25, $6, $6, 27.50, $15. This $250,000 deposit has nothing to do with that, and it's 6.25. And actually, when I talk about the long-term gain, not saying this has to do with this, but eventually, after you do this for a long time, you can build up to something that gets you 250,000. You just got to follow a leader. Y'all know me from the money lesson. I've been doing things for years, regardless if it's 100% positive or sometimes shaky. But this right here is something that you could build off of. And I'm not asking you for any money to pay me. I'm just showing you. So the situation is very simple. You will be doing a particular motion, and with that particular motion, meaning click some buttons every day, you will get paid. For every dollar that you spend, you can make up to 25 cents on a dollar. Now, I know some people that don't get that in their banks, don't get that in any shape or form. All right, so I want y'all to really pay attention. I think the minimum you can get is 6 cents, but I'm gonna show you how to get at least 15 cents on the dollar, up to 25 cents. So right now, if you look, this is how much I spent in this account. It's one of my test accounts, and this is how much I earned. All right, and if I pull that up, 70.15 subtract 51. So I earned $19.15. All right, doesn't seem like a lot, but this was basically one card. All right, now with this program, the more cards you have on file, the more you can make. All right, now don't get scared and think, oh, here we go. This is 100% real. I just showed you in my bank account my payments coming in. Actually, I can show you another bank account because I switched it just to test it out. And this was all courtesy of Mr. Sims. I want to give him his props. He put me on to this probably like 3 weeks ago, and he showed me his back end. But before I tell everybody, I want to make sure that I personally have done it to show you. Let me build up some extra money, put it to the side for my kids or something like that, right? But let me show you my other account. So even on the smaller end, if you see, this is one of my other accounts. I got 9 cent that came in, 18 cent that came in, 3 cent that came in, 3 cent that came in, 12 cent that came in, 9 cent that came in. All right, 27 cent, 12 cent, $2.59, 3 cent, 12 cent, 12 cent, 2.50, $20, $11. So this is something I consistently paid. And that was last month in August. Like I said, I got put onto this about 3 weeks ago. The program is very simple. It's something that you control. You're dealing with a legitimate company that's been around for 6 years. You're gonna wake up, take a couple of surveys, and that's it. You'll get these alerts that say, after a couple of days that you are getting paid out. You can get paid up to 25 cents on a dollar if you use a real bank card, a real credit card, and then with these cards I just showed you, the prepaid, you can get up to 15 cents. All you're doing is filling out surveys. That's it. But every survey they're gonna charge you, then they pay you back. So if you notice, see how much I earn, which says $70, but I paid out $51, which I made $19 15 cents. Now, in the very beginning, you will incur a profit of $1 for $1 for the first 10 goals if you have your bank card or a legit credit card. That means when you do the surveys and they charge you $1, they will give you $1 back up to 10 times. And after that, you get 25 cents with the bank card, credit card. If you use the prepaid card because maybe you don't trust it or you don't have access to a bank, you might get 15 cents. Sometimes you get 20 cents, but the ones I know about right now, you get 15 cents. And I could tell you more later on. Mr. Sims has been giving me information. The other thing is this: referrals, referrals, referrals. So I'm referring you, and I will show you. You get 2 cents every time somebody earns money of a referral, and then you get 1 cent of every time that person earns money. This is not an MLM. This is strictly referrals. That's 2 cents and 1 cent, right? But it adds up. So after you sign up through me, you start doing the transactions. Every time you do a transaction, I can get 2 cents. When you put somebody on, I can get 1 cent off of them every time they do a transaction. Mrs. Sims, he showed me last night that he's at the point where he's getting about $40 a day off of referrals alone, right? It's a complete win-win. You can do it yourself and make 25 cents on the dollar. Once again, you can get $1 for $1 for 10 goals. And then you can do the prepaid cards, virtual cards, whatever, and they'll see how much they pay you. A lot of people's goal in the beginning was just to try to get as many credit cards or business cards, which you can. You can add as many cards you want to. And the first 10, you'll be able to extract. So if you and your girlfriend or you and your wife have the same account, but you have different cards, you can add those different cards. The goal would be for you to contact the bank or the credit card and let them know you're going to be getting dollar charges that's coming out. Let me show you the dollar charge. Here are some right here. Dollar, 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 dollar. Now, after a while, the bank will see that and they'll think it's fraud. So what you want to do is call them and tell them you're going to have dollar payments coming out. And you could just say companies like SCCRSH.com and SRCHSIN.com, SVCG. You could tell them these companies right here. All right. If they ask you what's going on in that referral service that you're doing and you want to authorize every dollar transactions, you give them a call ahead of time, then the card will never stop. All right. The card will never stop. So they're going to charge. And the thing about it is they have pro reviews where they'll do automatically 10 reviews on your card, which that'll be $10. They'll do it every day. Sometimes it mixes up. Or you do single reviews where you can go ahead and click on a review, do it yourself, and then they'll charge you $1. You can do as many reviews as you can as long as you have the card authorized. So I'm going to show you something. Some basic math. If you have $500 and you did 500 reviews, which is $1, they're going to charge you $1, and you did it on a prepaid credit card, right? Just going to say the prepaid one, the one I just showed you. You're going to get 15 cents per transaction. So that is now $75. Now with these prepaid credit cards, they charge you $5.95 to activate it. So let's take off that $5.95. All right. So now you made $69. Not a big deal, but if you divide that by 500, that's 13% on the dollar. If anybody's paying attention to this, when you put your money in the bank, they don't give you 13 cents on the dollar. There's only certain places, which I'll show you in the future, where you can go ahead and put your money at in different countries, like in a CD and stuff, and give you 8 cents on a dollar. You just got to set it up. And this is people that's for long-term building up. But this is very hard to do. I mean, people do trading and stuff like that and still don't even get that. Sometimes they get a negative 13 cents on the dollar. But that is the low end, right? If you were to do the high end and you had the bank card, which you do $500, and let's say you get 25 cents, it's $125 plus that $10 I told you about, right? The $10. So you make 135. Also, when you sign up with this service, they're going to charge you, they're going to ask you in the beginning, right? They're going to ask you this. Do you agree to get charged $19 and $20, $20 a month, pretty much. And you got to say, yeah, according to Move. But after you get in, you got to call them and tell them that you want to get a lower plan. You want to stay with them, but you want to get a lower plan. And they have a plan for $10 a month. All right. Mrs. Sims told me this. If you call them before the $20 hit, let's say you take off the $10, now you at $125. But you put up $500, which you did your reviews in 30 days, and you made $10 on the first 10 one for one, which means that your first 10 reviews, you pay $1, you get $1 back. You get 100% profit. Then after that, you get 25% profit because you're using your bank card or your credit card. And then you minus the $10 because you're going to make a phone call and tell them, hey, you want to stay in, but you don't want to pay the $20 a month. You need a $10 plan. Now you subtract the $10, you're at $125. But $125 divided by 500 is 25 cents on the dollar. Like I told you, I've seen people put up 7,000, 8,000, and they're getting this back on the dollar. This is a guaranteed way of you getting 25 cents on the dollar plus the referrals. I'm telling you guys because I went and did my due diligence. Even though I trust Mr. Sims, I didn't just take his word. I wanted to make sure that I have the ability to see this for myself and get paid. I just showed you 2 different bank accounts I got paid in. All right. Can't make this up. And it's not making me a gazillion amount of dollars. What it is doing is pulling in money that could be put to the side and it's going to build up. So it's a long-term play. All right. It's very simple. And after you get involved, you can always go to referral accounts and then copy your link and send that to other people and tell them the same exact thing. And as I always do, I'm going to make a page that's separate from anything to do with me, where you can tell when you have people sign up as a referral, you can tell them go to that page and learn how to do everything, set up everything. That way it builds, because I'm going to help you, help them, and it all expands. So you, personally, I get 2 cents on every time you go ahead and make a survey. And then I get 1 cent on them, so I might as well help. It's a win-win, but it all builds up. So if you're interested, just email me, rdaylightghetto@mailfence.com. Put in the title, reviews, and then I'll set you up. Give me time to get back to you. And any questions you have, just go ahead and answer. But also, I'll be sending you a page that you're going to sign up. And then from there, you just move just like I was doing. You know, it took me 3 weeks. Well, it took me a week to get set up because I was busy as usual. But now, after 3 weeks, payments in 2 different bank accounts, multiple ACH payments, and just seeing how everything goes, personally, it's on. And it's simple. So I'm going to spread this out. You're going to see this video take off a lot of different places. And like I said, I'm making up this other page to be able to help you just send your individuals, you know, your link. And after they sign up, this is the page that they want to learn. This is definitely something that you can earn $5,000 a month on over time, working it, building it up. Trust me on that one. I've definitely seen people make $1,500 in a week. Whatever you have is what you can put back out. The company is not going anywhere, and it's all effort and timing. So grow this. Go to the moneylesson.com, a website I've had for 10 years now. Sign up. I'll tell you exactly how to do everything. And then I'll keep you updated on anything that comes up. Because I'm always making money. I mean, and into making money. And that's why it's called a money lesson. All right? Peace.